It's a beautiful sunny morning in the old harbour village Stavoren in the Netherlands. We are looking out from our balcony and discover the first showcases floating on the Ijsselmeer. Gosh, isn't that a fantastic view? Our cottage house is situated the closest possible to the seaside. Nothing better to imagine. Suddenly, we are part of the Stavoren Visserijdagen, a traditional festival which takes place every second year only. People are walking around dressed in clothes from the Middle Ages, setting off cannonballs the old-fashioned way as a signal for the start of the event. Helicopter trips, activities with the local fire brigade, merry-go-rounds and other attractions for young and old are offered. The whole harbour gets very busy and a lot of tourists are attracted by this extraordinary atmosphere. At 10 o'clock, especially the kids are very excited. They are keen on letting their handmade ships into the water of the main channel and see which one gets to the other border side first. And yes, you are seeing it right. The biggest part of such a boat is formed by a wooden Dutch shoe, a so-called klompje. At the end of the race, the winners are officially awarded with medals by the Queen of the festival. On Monday morning, we are starting an excursion to the other side of the Ijsselmeer. Every day during high season, the ferry to Enkhuizen arrives in Stavoren harbour at 10 o'clock. The ferry does only carry passengers and bikes, no other vehicles are allowed. So we are enjoying a smooth boat trip in the sunshine while other boats are passing by. Our reduced tickets are combining the boat trip with the museum we are intending to visit today. We feel to be in good hands, and after 1.5 hours we are arriving at the Zuiderzee Museum in Enkhuizen. This museum is devoted to preserving Enkhuizen's cultural heritage as well as the maritime history of the Zuiderzee, and since 1932 the Ijsselmeer. Open year-round, it consists of an inside and an outside museum, though the outside museum is only open in the summer. This part of the museum was completed in 1983, and it recreates a village of small houses from all over the Ijsselmeer region and represents the way people lived in the Ijsselmeer in the 19th century and at the start of the 20th century. Kids get easily involved in the whole atmosphere because there is plenty to do for them. And there are special activities for kids like constructing your own dike with modeling material, trying out docking maneuvers, and the best is that families can get creative all together, like for example building wooden sailing boats. As this exciting day is over, we are having dinner in Enkhuizen's inner city. Of course, we don't miss to taste mosselen. In the old center of Hinterlopen, you can get a feeling for its unique character by walking through the narrow streets and looking for the lovely views, the typical wooden bridges and characteristic facades. They open and close the water gate for a little fee, a real manual work. The fee has to be put into a country-specific klompje that gets down to any captain with the help of a fishing rod. Our next excursion is a trip around the complete Ijsselmeer by car. From Staveren to the last city on the eastern side called Lelystad, we are driving around an hour. Instead of going straight to Amsterdam, we are taking the shortcut by the dike that separates the Markermeer near Amsterdam from the Ijsselmeer. Especially on such a sunny day, you can clearly see the difference in height and color. It seems to be a real miracle. How has mankind managed to drift two seas apart from each other? The so-called Afsluitdijk, separating the Ijsselmeer from the Waddenzee, which is not less than a part of the North Sea, was constructed in 1933. With 90 meters width and 32 kilometers length, it's connecting two Dutch regions to each other. Only 7 meters of height above sea level are different salt water from fresh water. Dat was echt leuk vakantie. IJsselmeer, ik ben weer blij.